Welcome back to another USD 393 update. Today we come from the gymnasium and our stage. We are excited that behind me you see some great looking people back here who are a part of our all-school play. Most all-school plays are taking place perhaps this week. Ours is a little bit different. We're going to be doing an all-school play Christmas theme, and so we've moved our all-school play back to December, and we're going to get an opportunity to meet some of the characters and to actually watch a little snippet of our all-school play and get an opportunity to talk to some of the characters. But before we get to that, I want to do a wrap-up on a few things that have happened this past month here at Solomon. One of the great things that have happened here at Solomon is an annual tradition of the Gorilla Gala. Gorilla Gala started a long time ago from several of our teachers in the elementary school, and what it did was it brought in an opportunity on October 31st, which is Halloween, for the opportunity for them to dress up and then to bring in outside people to talk about their skill and their craft and what they do. We have people come in from Kansas Wesleyan on the football team, and they talk about plays. Then you also have people who come in with snakes and reptiles and bring in and show different types of animals. We also have people who come and talk about the Civil War, an era that they're very interested in. We have the 4-H who helps them make crafts, and we also have everything from, we had the military and the soldiers from Fort Riley come out and talk about their role and what they do. So it allows our elementary kids to actually be educated from outside people and to bring in outside resources into our school. We had a great Gorilla Gala. They also had the opportunity in the morning to dress up in their costumes and parade downtown, which is one of the cool things about being a part of a small school and being a part of a rural school. And we're going to talk about that with our all-school play here a little bit later. Another thing that I'd like to update you on is our best competition. If you remember last month, you had the opportunity to see our robotics team live and in action. And they went down to Wichita State last month and competed in the best competition, coming back with the 16th place finish. Now, 16th place might seem average. We think it's above average because it was our first time and it was only 5 kids that participated in our robotics. The good news is that the interest is up in robotics, and we have several people who've inquired because of the piece on Eagle Communications and because we did an all-school assembly and we had the robotics team actually perform and do a little bit of activity on what the competition was going to be about. So we are very proud of them and their accomplishments and everything that they did down in Wichita representing Solomon and the Solomon Robotics. We look forward to having a new team next year and a larger team next year. So if you think that your son or daughter or grandson or granddaughter would be interested, have them contact the high school office, and we'll make sure that we find a way for them to be involved in robotics. It's a great new thing here at Solomon, and we're excited about it, and we're excited about the future of it. Now at this time, we're going to take a moment, we're going to take a break. When we come back, we are going to set the stage, no pun intended, on this year's all-school play. You're going to get the chance to meet our wonderful director, Mrs. Olga Silverman, and a few of the castmates. So stay right there, we'll be right back.
Stop into the city of Solomon. A nice place to visit, a better place to live. West Plaza Country Mart, your friendly community grocery store, now with online grocery shopping for home delivery or in-store pickup. Call, click, or stop in today. Be the belle of the ball when you shop Abilene Bridal and Formal Wear, offering elegant evening dresses and tuxedos for all occasions. Abilene Bridal and Formal Wear, where dreams come true.
At Eagle Communications, we're proud to provide the communications services you need to get the most from today's technology. Our employee owners make it happen. We're part of your community, and we take pride in delivering excellent customer service. If you ever have a question, give us a call. We're here to help. Eagle Communications, our community connected.
Welcome back. As you can see here, we've got several of the cast members, and we also have Mrs. Silverman, our director. And so at this time, Mrs. Silverman, if you would, could you introduce the people we have here with us, both the character and the person, if you would?
We are very excited to do the classic play this year, The Nutcracker, and here you can see our 3 main characters. This is our villain, and you probably will not recognize him on the stage because he will wear a very scary mask. This is a Mouse King, and he is performed by sophomore Eli Buswick. We also have two seniors who are the third time in the plays. The school plays Bailey Finmore, who is playing our main female character, Clara, and our nutcracker, Zab Grizzle. They're also senior. Both seniors, as you understand, will be the last time in the play, so it's very excited event for them.
So, Mrs. Silverman, before we let our characters talk, you don't have to talk in character, by the way, okay? But one of the things that I would like to ask is tell everybody out there exactly what all it takes in the casting part of it. So tell us when you started casting, and well, let's go back even more. One, tell us a little bit about the casting and how that process happened. But two, what made you decide on the Nutcracker?
Well, this year was very challenging for the school play. For the first time, we decided to include the theater class in the schedule. And therefore, we get a great outcome. We had 22 kids who volunteered to participate in the theater, and we opened that class for the junior high, which was an amazing experience. Therefore, we needed a play which would accommodate 22 children who can be on the stage and have meaningful roles. That was one part of the decision. The second part of the decision was, of course, we wanted to have a Christmas play because this year we moved it from the spring semester to the winter semester. And the third part of the decision was something suitable for children who are our primary audience. We are very excited to bring theater to our elementary school children. And we're, of course, catering to them and their taste, and we want to bring them a fairy tale right before Christmas. So therefore, we decided on the Nutcracker.
Well, it's a great choice, last year's performance was extraordinary, and I am sure this year with the increase in numbers, it just shows that the more people get involved, the more people get interested, the more excitement there is. And last year, I know that the elementary school truly enjoyed the performance last year, so I can't wait for this year. So tell us a little bit about the casting. So could anyone enroll in the class? And then how did you decide on these three being the main characters?
Anyone who enrolls in the class will receive a part.
Mm-hmm.
We read the play together, and the students were given parts of the script, and they were allowed to participate in open audition. So every student, regardless of his or her age, were able to audition for the main character or secondary character. However, when it came to the decision making, we need to remember that we are in school, so of course the priority, unfortunately for some middle schoolers, went to the upperclassmen who have the last opportunity to participate in the play. My second part of the decision was, of course, looking at the experience. And these three characters, these three actors, participated in the plays before, and they have shown an extraordinary acting skills, and therefore they received the main roles. Well, the Eli is our main villain, not because he is mean or evil, but because he is doing a great fighting scene, and he's a very talented student in fighting scenes in action. Our main characters, female and male main characters, also have shown the compassion and ability to show the range of acting, so therefore they received two main roles of the Nutcracker and Claire, who is very confused and excited and lost and shows a lot of different emotions during the play.
Good. Okay, so Eli, I'll start with you because you're closest to the mic there. What got you excited about the character that you're playing?
Well, the previous plays before, I didn't really have the evil part, and I thought it would be really cool just to play a different role, kind of challenge myself maybe, and I just thought it would be really cool to play the evil and not such good in the play.
Good. What's been the most challenging part of the play so far?
Wearing the mask.
Wearing the mask. It's kind of hard to see sometimes, so we have to like tighten it up in the back to, increase the vision. So that's definitely been pretty hard.
Okay, so now I'm going to turn over to both seniors. So whichever one wants to answer the question. You've been involved in school plays for all of your career in high school. So not that we're showing bias, but obviously this one's the best so far, right? Okay, but throughout the years, what have you learned throughout all of your experiences on the stage?
It is. Well, I definitely think that my acting has definitely changed. I've gotten a lot more confident. Public speaking is very easy now. I don't have any more stage fright, and my range of emotions, as Ms. Silverman said, I can definitely show any emotion very easily now.
And just being able to articulate words a lot more clearly and being able to, as Bailey said, show more emotion with just the words has improved so much.
Mm-hmm. So for your characters, what do you both enjoy the most about your characters?
I think for me, what I enjoy about being the Nutcracker is he knows everything that's going on, but is still shocked when something happens that's completely unexpected to him. And he just reacts how you would expect him, but at the same time, it's shocking to the audience and the Nutcracker, so.
Good.
For my character, I definitely like to see the change of her, because in the beginning, she's very scared, and she's confused, and she's scared of the Mouse King. But later on, I get confidence, and I fight for myself.
So it sounds as if it is something that has really developed both of you, not only from classroom, but the experiences on the stage who have changed you, made you a better public speaker, so on and so forth. And that's the part that it amazes me. And when you come in, when you watch plays, you watch them as freshmen, first year theater people, and then you see them on the stage, they're shy, they don't know how to act, they don't know how should I stand, should I have my hands here, where do I put my hands? And then by the end, they're very confident. They're able to speak in front of people, whether it's in a mask or not a mask, but they're more confident. And so one of the things that I truly love about these experiences is that hopefully it allows you when you leave here to take that with you. So, which leads to my next question. Are any of you pursuing, the three of you, any of you pursuing theater down the road?
Well, I'm thinking
That was his hand, by the way, it was not, even though it was furry.
Well, I'm thinking about it too.
Okay, good.
I think all three of us.
Yeah.
Good. That is a great thing, and I think that's important that you get a taste of it. Obviously, you can see from our stage, it is not the most elaborate stage and setup that we have, but they have done a great job. Which leads to another question. Tell us about and this might be a Mrs. Silverman question, but tell us a little bit about the stage and getting the stage prepped and ready for the play.
Well, as Mr. Cope pointed out, that we have it in theater circles we call gymatorium. So our biggest challenge is that our stage is a fire escape, so we cannot build elaborate set and keep it here for weeks and weeks and weeks. We also like to use a part of the auditorium, but we cannot set that part permanently because our students take PE classes here. So we need to think about very flexible set, which we can put up and take away very quickly. So several years ago, when we started this process, we came up with the idea of this movable set, and it doesn't look like much right now, but this is doors on the rollers, which we repaint every year, and we change the scenery. So we changed the focus of the play, turns out to be every year. The first year, if you remember the Charlotte's Web, we had this elaborate web on the stage and big bales of hay, and that was all about the set. Our second play was very modern, and it was about the technology. We had screens and projectors here, 2 projectors going on actually. This play is about the costumes. It's almost like Shakespearean because the set is not going to be that important. The costumes are going to be very important. It's a fairy tale, and the transformation turns out to be very interesting and exciting for little children. Last year we had a dragon in the costume, and one of the little kids asked after the play, "Is that a real dragon?" So this is what we're aiming for, that we want our kids to come after the play and say, well, was it a real Nutcracker? How did he turn out to be? Well, I won't say what.
Well, and I think that's one of the challenges we have at a small school or any school. Whatever the resources are, you do the best with what you have. And I think that is a tribute to you guys in making the most out of the situation that we have. And then also putting your own personal touches on it. You could go to these elaborate stages and see the best, money is no object. And here, you're still doing the same thing that they would, but putting your own touch on it, you might say. So we thank you guys for doing that. there's one more part of this that we haven't really touched on, and it is the all-school play. I'm going to let the three main characters have a seat as we transition, and then we'll bring up our candy canes. Is that what we're bringing up?
Candy canes and mice.
Candy canes and mice. So thank you guys. You can have a seat. Candy canes and mice are coming up, but one of the things as they transition, one of the things that is unique about a small school is the fact that you have the opportunity to participate from junior high to high school here. And so now we're bringing up our junior high characters and candy cane and mice. So we'll get them all in here. And obviously we can tell who the candy canes are, and it's pretty obvious to tell who the mice are. And one of the great things is that we can get them excited here because we are smaller. So we have the ability to be more flexible with our schedule, flexible with the opportunities for our kids, whereas at a larger school, there would be so many people involved at the high school level that it would single out our junior high and they wouldn't have that opportunity. So we're excited that our junior high can be a part of our all-school play. And like Ms. Silverman said, last year, we even had some elementary kids that were a part of it. So it's one of the true advantages of being in a small school. So junior high, and I'll let just any of you speak. So one of the mice, is that right? Yeah, one of the mice, there we go. Somebody tell me what's the most exciting part of the play so far?
Okay.
For me, just being able to do this. This is my first year ever trying to play, and just the excitement is just getting to go out on stage and take up a role and have a crack at it.
Good. One of you guys, what else? What else from the mice?
One of my favorite parts is when we're doing the battle and the scenes, and it gets really funny after a while, after we're done battling.
Okay. Good. That's okay. You know what that's called? It's called stage fear, stage fright. So it's okay. Sometimes we get that. Now I'm going to change it to the candy canes here, okay? And I'll grab that mic from you. And for the candy canes, what's the scariest part of being in the play?
The scariest part on being on the play is being out there in front of all the people and
yeah. Having stage fright, right? Not knowing what to say, not knowing your lines.
Mine is probably not being able to know all your words and stutter, probably.
Okay, so what are some strategies? What have you done so far to make sure you remember your lines and know what you're doing?
Practice on them a lot.
Oh, yeah.
Well, when we're rehearsing, it's not that hard to not stutter, but when everybody's out there, it's probably going to be a lot easier to stutter.
Yeah. Practice makes perfect, as they say. Okay. Well, Mice and Candy Cane, thank you for your time and commitment, and we're so glad that you're a part of our theater program. So when we come back, you're gonna see a performance. We're gonna see a snippet because we want you to be interested and we want you to come out and witness their great efforts and everything that has taken place so far. And it's gonna get better because we still have a month until the play actually performs, a little over a month. And so, oh, look at that. There's already a little bit of fear in their eyes. We're not too far away. But when we come back, you're gonna get a chance to witness the play in action. So stay right there.
At Eagle Communications, we deliver what matters to your business. Our services are fast, reliable, secure, and competitively priced, giving you more value for your hard-earned business dollar. With Eagle Communications, you're not just another number, you're part of our business family. And we deliver peace of mind with local technicians who provide dedicated system monitoring and support. Connect to something better. Call Eagle Communications, and let's talk about what matters to your business.
Around here, we believe in local values like hard work, family time, or a fair price on reliable internet from a local company. That's why Eagle Communications delivers great local values, like a range of internet options to fit your family's needs. Fast and consistent enough to power everyone's devices at once. All at reasonable prices we're proud to offer our friends and neighbors. Ready for better internet? Give us a call or visit eaglecom.net and discover our local values today.
What was that?
Solid as a nut. I can shoot you like a nut.
My nutcracker. He's alive.
Nutcracker? Did she say nutcracker? Yes, she did. I distinctly heard her.
Nutcracker. Nutcracker. Who's afraid of a nutcracker?
A nutcracker is a cracker made out of nuts. Let's taste him. He's probably better than those big bars.
Stand still. Fight like men.
How dare you? What? M-I-C-E! Sweet, adorable, delicate mice.
We'll see how sweet and adorable you really are. Soldiers!
Now where were they hiding? I didn't see him in the woodwork. Yes, sir?
Draw swords.
Swords drawn. That feeling is gonna get sticky around here.
Forward march! And don't strike until you see the lights of their whistles.
Let's get out of here! Where? Make a hole. Sure. Wait a minute! Wait a minute! Get back here! I'll tell the mouse king!
They're all gone. I don't know what I would have done if you hadn't saved me.
It was nothing.
Does your jaw still hurt?
It's nothing. A soldier is taught to take little out.
And are you taught to take the Mouse King?
The Mouse King. I knew you'd come.
The Mouse King? Yeah.
Yet, nobody says yet to royalty. You shall know no mercy.
Stay here. I've been waiting for this encounter for some time.
And you shall have it now.
Fuck, mitt. Dang it! You missed, but you couldn't hit the side of a Swiss cheese.
Oh no? Give me a Swiss cheese and I'll mash you up and stuff you in the hole.
Oh, missed again. You're getting old, your mouse majesty.
Old? I'll never get old.
Not if I have anything to say about it.
Get
The crown. I've got it. I've got the crown.
Watch out! Be careful! I've got to do something.
I'll get it back.
Stay away from my nutcracker.
Clara, I'm supposed to be protecting you.
You are. I'm just helping you protect me.
Stop, stop. Don't do the shoe again. You know how embarrassing it is to be hit with the shoe. It's worse than a broom. Look, I'll do anything you say. Just put your shoe back on, all right?
All right. But you must promise never to come pussyfooting around here again.
Listen, might it be spared no humiliation? I'm the king of the mice.
Well, take your mice with you.
I'm going. Don't get violent, I'm going. Just one thing. It's cold out there, and you wouldn't let me going out there with nothing on my head, would you?
Well, what do you want?
Just my crown. What's a king without a crown? How can I hold up my empty head? Just give me back my crown. Oh, come on. Won't even quit on you. I'd be so embarrassed. Give me back my crown.
Well, I can't bear to see a grown mouse cry. And it can't do much harm here.
Oh, thank you. Thanks a million. You're a great people. I won! Tell the nutcracker I'm still the king.
What a great performance. We hope that you enjoyed it, and we hope that you come out later on in December to check out the full production. As you can tell, I'm here with Mrs. Silverman, our director, and you know there's a lot of stuff that goes on behind the scenes to make this possible. And you might tell everybody who's helped, or as many as you can think of that have helped to make this possible.
Yes, I would like to thank very much the Solomon community and people who support us by participating in concessions and donating money, donating items. I would like to thank our pairs who are always in class and help to direct kids and help to work concessions as well in their free time, Miss Minimum and Miss Miles. Also, I would like to invite all of you to enjoy this beautiful performance on December 13th at 7 p.m. We are looking forward to see you here. Thank you.
You bet. We look to see everybody out here on December 17th, right?
13th.
13th. See, December 13th, 7 p.m. right here. They've put a lot of time and effort into this and will continue to put lots of time and effort into it. We want to thank Mrs. Silverman and her direction, and we want to also thank everybody who's a part of the cast and all the people who paint the scenes and everybody that she mentioned. A small school is not possible without everyone chipping in some way to make it possible. So once again, thanks for coming inside the walls of Solomon Schools and taking a moment to check out our school play. And we hope to see you right back here in December. Until then, have a nice day.